Avid is just built with editors in mind. There are times when I'm working in the timeline and Avid will just do something and I think, oh, that's what I would have wanted it to do. Hi, I'm John Baldino. I'm Emmy nominated for picture editing on The Voice. I think the show has had legs because of how we treat the artists. It's very supportive. It is very much about bringing these people up and giving them a platform and being constructive. There's a lot of thought and effort that goes into how they're represented, since the people that go to the show are going to have to live with how they're presented. So there's a real effort to represent them authentically in the way that they would want to be represented before they present themselves to the world. The Battles premieres are always good episodes in that they're sort of, the show is beginning a new phase in the season where everybody is kind of, all the teams have been chosen, and now it sort of kicks off this new phase, right? Where it's kind of meat and potatoes, we're gonna compete. I was checking my email and there was an email that came through, and that's how I found out that I was nominated with the team. It's just an honor. It's hard to process some of this stuff when you're just working and you don't really allow yourself, at least I don't always give myself permission sometimes to let some of this stuff get into my consciousness too much. It is an honor, and my family has been very supportive, and so I'm grateful to just be on a team that does good work, and that's what you hope for. I do a lot of the performances on the show. Every one of the performances is very different. So you can't, as Robert and I said, you can't really apply a template to anything. It's very much a case by case where you try to find the soul of each performance. But sometimes you might have all the stars aligning for you, where everything is so great, all you have to do is really stay out of its way editorially. And then sometimes you're really trying to find what's there, and there may not be as much as you want. And so it's, how do you still give the audience a very authentic but exciting experience? You know, that's always the challenge. I do use ScriptSync on occasion if I'm cutting a package where there's transcripts. Very useful. You need to have it. It just saves a lot of time when you're trying to find those specific bites, and rather than sifting through, an hour of interview, it's right there. Avid is just built with editors in mind. It doesn't feel like a platform that was just designed by engineers who have no creative understanding or understand what it is to be a creative. There are times when I'm working in the timeline and Avid will just do something and I think, oh, that's what I would have wanted it to do, and it does. And it's sometimes hard to put that into words because of, how do you describe, well, the playhead snapped to this point where I wanted it to, but it's those little engineered features of the application that make, my workflow easier, and just kind of helps to stay out of the way, so I'm not thinking about the tool as much as I'm thinking about what I'm trying to put together. I don't know where I'd be without Avid. Every job that I've had ever since getting out of school has been on Avid. I was fortunate to use Avid in school, so it's been there from the beginning. Edit what you want to edit, because everybody will see you as the thing that you're doing. Learn Avid as soon as you can. Avid has been the dominant player in Hollywood for 30 years, and there's a reason for that.